So I really wanted to make a YouTube video today. I just finished, or I've mostly finished reading. I'm at the appendix of the Miseducation of the Negro. It's a pretty solid read. I don't know, there was a quote in there that I really was like, that's really interesting. So that's why I decided to read the whole book, because I really like that one quote. You know, it's the popular one. If you control a man's thinking, you don't have to worry about his actions. And I think that when you you know what, everybody is always getting on to me about my beliefs and stuff, but hey, it is what it is. If it works for you, it works for you. I'm gonna do what works for me, because why would I do what works for you when I don't want to live your life? I like living my life. If we being honest, I really do, I really enjoy living my life. So I think I think that why would I want to live any other life than the life that I've chosen to live? The life I live is based off of the choices that I have made thus far, and I'm pretty satisfied. I'm not gonna lie. There are so many people who of course, I want more for my life. I want to learn more. There are a lot of things that I really want to do. So, and but I've done a lot. Also, I have done a lot. And I think that it's those times when I realize oh dang, I've lived a life already. And I have a friend who what I have really taken joy in is putting my friend, and it might be a little bit weird, but I really enjoy having people for certain situations. It is just so nice to me to be able to call a friend, because I have friends who I call because I need to be reminded that even if I make a mistake, I still am cherished. And then I have friends who activate me, who I'm okay, I'm trying to get up. You feel me? So I think that it's nice. And I've also learned to have less expectation for people to do anything other than what they do. I don't even get, well, lately I haven't been dealing with too many people, so because it always comes the lesson always comes you want to warn people, or you want to get the message out right after something has happened. And so I don't really know what the lesson I'm trying to convey here is, other than I felt like making a YouTube video, so I'm gonna talk about the things that have been happening in my life as of late. I'll get ahead of the scandal right now. I no longer have a motorcycle. It is what it is, but I'm gonna get another one. Hey, you know, and that's just life. That's just life. Things come, things go. I'll also share, let me share the books that I'm reading. The books I checked out from the library. I think this is all of them. I checked out the Miseducation of the Negro from the library as well. And I did finish reading the Book of Forgiving, so I gotta take that back to the library. And the Miseducation of the Negro. Yes, I was in my, like, you know what? And there's something that they're begging people to talk about on the internet. But I'm not going to talk about it because I don't really have any opinions. Like, I don't know anything about anything. Like, I really don't. So I won't talk about it. But I got this book called The Beginner's Guide to the Akashic Records. I'm so excited to read this because it's about past lives. Oh, do you know what's so funny? I just got this because I've, recognized Akashic Records, and I love a beginner's guide to anything. I don't really care. Like, I mean, well, oh my gosh, it's raining outside. I love a beginner's guide to, like, anything that I'm interested in. So, got this, Akashic Records. It's about past lives. I just got it because whatever. What else did I get? I got something else, and I'm trying to, The Dark Side of the Enlightenment, and then the Book of Codes. I'm hoping that this will help be able to, like, I'm always looking for like symbolism. I love symbolism. I also I'll go get the other books that I'm about to, those are the ones I'm gonna read last. So I'm very excited. I am learning how to play chess, so I got these 3 books too. New Art of Defense in Chess, The Moves That Matter, A Chess Grandmaster on the Game of Life, and Chess and the Art of War. Because do you know what's so funny? I kind of extrapolate the Art of War into like my day-to-day, or whatever. I think it's an interesting thing to learn about. Hey, whatever. And then I just finished reading. I was listening to an audiobook of The Kybalion. And then on YouTube, can you believe I got a video of the significance of the number 33? So I watched that video, and the video talked about the Divine Comedy by Dante, by Dante. My dog's coming over. She just sat in front of the camera. This is Libby. I'm her mom. And I have been hearing about it in passing. It's a poetry book, The Divine Comedy. I'm so excited to read it. So I'm gonna read that as soon as I get into the other books. Funny enough, like, I was just remarking on my Instagram story that I have so many books checked out, but it's also just because, like, sometimes I don't even necessarily, like, I just need to, like, remember, like, I need something to prompt me to remember. You feel me? I also got Dante in Love. The Divine Comedy, Modern Critical Interpretations. Ooh, I got Symbolism of the Divine Comedy. And then this other poetry book, To Give and to Have by Quasimodo, or Salvatore Quasimodo, which I got it because I didn't know. I thought Quasimodo was the... I don't even want to speak on that because I don't even know what I know anymore. So, that is what I will be doing for the rest of the year. And to keep myself honest, I think that I am going to start doing some check-ins of a sort, because I also want to be like actually like being honest and true to myself. And like I do. And I think also I like the fact, you know what I really enjoy about the library? The fact that like there is due dates, because it kind of like gets the ball rolling with reading for me. Like I go to the library and I know I have to bring the book back. So like I'm reading it, of course, like, and then I start to read and read and read and read and read and read and just keep reading. And as long as you just keep reading, then you'll keep reading. You know, you gotta get the ball rolling. You gotta get the ball rolling in the way that you want it to roll. When the ball, like, don't let it roll back. But then I think about Sisyphus. You know, I was prompted by this book. And also I watched a Instagram reel video of like African, like historic, like their African like historic teachings, like philosophers and stuff, about like their beliefs about time. And I think that I am gonna start to figure out, like, dabble in, because I did scratch the surface of some comedic teachings, which interesting. My grandmother was a little bit of a dabbler of the occult when I was younger, so I feel there are, like, it's so interesting because there are certain things that, like, I didn't necessarily know were, like, but this is a universal thing. It doesn't even, you don't even necessarily need a book to know these things. It's just, I think the benefit of a, you know what, it's so funny, but I think the benefit of a book is literally to sit there and think and be thinking about what you're doing as you do it. And that's why, like, I don't know. I was thinking, like, should I read the Kybalion, like, with my eyeballs? I haven't been able, they don't have it at the library, so I haven't been able to, like, get it from the library or anything, but I have been thinking about it. But I did finish the audiobook. I am gonna go back and listen to it again because it's not that long of a, like, an audiobook listen. I think I was door dashing one day and I finished it in like a whole shift of DoorDash. So it's pretty interesting. Like, when you think about it, it's just like, man, it really is up to me. And that's the thing, is like, as I get older, I'm finding out, like, man, you can't blame nobody. You really can't. You can't blame nobody but yourself. Cause everything that you did for yourself. I mean, every choice that you made, I hope you made it for yourself, because you're the only one who gotta live your life. And that's why I stopped being I don't even fight back against like people calling me a selfish or a user, because it's like, bruh, everybody gonna get used. And what I'm supposed to be, not selfish, so that somebody else can be. Everybody is selfish. Yeah, be like, come on, like, let's stop pretending. That's the thing, is like, it's how long are we gonna pretend and play this game like anybody is like, get yours. You gotta get yours. Because there is always somebody who is going to be using you to get theirs. Think about it. So you got to get yours. What's the point of walking around here without? And that's all I really have to say. For the next book that I'll read, maybe I'll do some check-ins and stuff. So I'll see y'all around. I am not gonna do a review of this book because I think that people should read it for themselves, period. All right. Until next time.